There's somebody I've talked about on here before. His name is Ahmed, and he's from Gaza City. He messaged me this week, and I cannot stop thinking about what he sent me. He wrote, "Peace is beginning to return, but everyone's still afraid." And that hasn't left my head, because I cannot imagine going through absolute hell, and when everything finally goes quiet, still feeling like I can't fucking breathe. Because you don't know if everything's really over, or if it's just the calm before everything starts again. Ahmed told me that food prices have dropped a little bit, but most families still can't even afford bread. There's barely any cooking gas, aid hasn't reached them, everyone's unemployed, and life still hasn't gone back to normal. The only thing that's changed is it's quieter. And one of the people who's been impacted most by this lack of aid is a mother named Amal. She's another person whose family I've been helping, and their situation is really bad, like worse than most. Now, he ended his message saying, "My family sends you a bouquet of love," which is heartbreaking, because this is coming from people who have lost everything. People who still choose kindness even though the world has not been kind back. I know how easy it is to scroll past videos like this, to think that the issues at hand don't affect us, they're far away. But the truth is, if it were us in their place, we'd be praying that someone didn't scroll past us too. So please, share this video, donate if you can, help Amal's family, help Ahmed's family, help the people in Gaza. I have multiple GoFundMes linked in my bio. If you can't donate, I encourage you to at least share this video, because even during the ceasefire, people are still fighting to survive. Remember when Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, and they were all like,
"Release everything by December 19th.
And the government was like, "Yeah, sure, totally." Anyways, that was a lie! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream. What we got instead was just like a document dump. It literally looks like the Department of Justice discovered the black highlighter tool for the first time, and then they went to fucking town. Like, they literally were like, "Here are the files." But that's it. They gave the file with jack shit in it. Some pages are entirely blacked out. Not even redacted. Just fucking obliterated. And then over a dozen files just disappeared. No explanation, no warning, they just vanished. One of them included a photo set where two pictures appear to show Trump. Shocker. Then they removed those related files to protect victims, and then they put them back up because they knew that openly admitting that there were victims in the photos makes Trump inherently guilty. Meanwhile, we've got Epstein survivors whose identities weren't even fucking protected. So let me get this straight. You had the time to redact Trump's name, but didn't have the time to redact and protect victim information. Information that was guaranteed not to be shown to the public because these victims wished to remain anonymous. Yeah, this administration is a fucking joke. So the Coast Guard, under Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, a woman who looks like if white fear-mongering became sentient, just changed their official policy so that swastikas and nooses are no longer considered hate symbols. Now they're considered potentially divisive. Bitch, potentially divisive? Potentially divisive is like everybody's opinion on pineapple on pizza. A swastika, the literal logo of the Holocaust, the symbols tattooed on the arms of people who murdered millions, is now in the same category of bringing up astrology on the first date. Clearly, something is very fucking wrong with Kristi Noem. Like, she's missing something up here, a gear isn't turning, because this isn't the first time she's done shit like this either. She's been called out multiple times for making racially based decisions, including shutting down the DHS's entire Office for Civil Rights and Liberties. Like, the bitch straight up eradicated the Civil Rights Department. Like, bitch, are you reading straight out of Hitler's Mein Kampf, or are you actually this much of a diabolical evil bitch? And now the Coast Guard, the same Coast Guard that in 2019 arrested a white nationalist officer who was plotting to kill Nancy Pelosi, is like, maybe we were too harsh on swastikas. If the US government can't look at a swastika, a symbol we lost 400,000 American soldiers fighting, and simply call it a hate symbol, then the main problem isn't the symbol, it's the people in charge who are protecting literal Nazis. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face immediately. You wenches are going to make me sick. Like, I feel nauseous. Like, I feel absolutely nauseous and sick looking at this. I would literally do anything to have been a teen/high schooler during prime 2019 Visco era. I'm sorry, excuse me? Somebody else literally dressed up like a 2015 Visco girl for her high school's Decades Day. Decades Day? Who chose a 2015 Visco girl for Decades Day? What is going on? Like, what is going on? When did being in high school from 2015 to 2019 become a fucking aesthetic? That's what I would like to know. Am I unk? Like, am I what the kids are calling? Oh my God, wait, pause. Pause. I cannot believe that phrase just left my fucking mouth. Am I what the kids are calling Next thing you fucking know, I'm gonna start using words like fucking whippersnapper. Look, bitch, we might be older, but we're not that old. Do I understand the new lingo being regurgitated out of 14-year-olds' mouths? Absolutely not. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't know what the fuck they're saying half the time. Not one bit. But that doesn't make me an aesthetic, and it doesn't make me old. Scary motherfuckers. You scary motherfuckers. This cannot be a thing. Like, we have to, whoever started that, like, it must stop. This must come to an end. Great news, everyone! World War III won't need humans anymore. Because we've officially reached the point where AI is being built to decide who to target, when to strike, and how wars are fought. You know, the things humans should be doing! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream! According to military experts, artificial intelligence can now track, identify, and recommend lethal targets in seconds. Faster than humans can blink, bitch. And the Pentagon admitted that human oversight, it isn't keeping up with the deployment speed, which means one wrong click could go nuclear in seconds. But don't worry, these systems are designed by the same adults we've been trusting so far, and nothing's gone wrong at all. Unless you count AI chatbots who threatened users who try to shut them down, systems writing and rewriting their codes after engineers pulled the plug, military drones in testing that kept engaging targets after being told to stop, AI uploading its data and software to different servers so it doesn't get deleted, and AI literally blackmailing people who threaten to shut it down. But yeah, sure. Let's hand those same people control over autonomous weapons that use pattern recognition algorithms to suggest targets on the battlefield. Even Pentagon analysts admit that we're entering an AI arms race, but with less accountability and faster mistakes. So basically, the drones are online, but the humans are still buffering. I'm just saying, if I die, and it isn't even from a fucking human, if I get taken out by a defense algorithm that mistook my Ring doorbell for a missile launcher, I'm gonna be fucking pissed and dead. I will also be dead, yeah. America, we are not looking too good as of right now, sweetie. From the Midwest to the Carolinas to the Great Lakes to Texas, all the way to fucking California, Mother Nature said, fuck yeah! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scrape! The entire country is basically gonna get bitch slapped by Mother Nature holding a 12-pound bag of ice. But to my divas in the Midwest, yeah, girl, you're getting the worst of it. The National Weather Service was basically like, hey girl, you can expect 25 inches of snow, 55-mile-per-hour winds, and zero visibility, so go make peace with whatever god you believe in. But it isn't just the Midwest getting bent over and fucked sideways by Mother Nature. The storm is part of a massive Arctic blast that is going to hit the entire damn nation. Temperatures are dropping 20 degrees below normal from the Rockies all the way to the Carolinas. Even cities in the South like Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, they're probably gonna wake up and think that hell froze over. Like, the entire US is basically split up into 3 categories. 1, people buried alive in snow. 2, people freezing their asses off. Or 3, people in California or Texas crying because there's a high of 55 degrees. Mind you, all of this is happening for Thanksgiving, but there's gonna be another Arctic blast this weekend because of course there'd be one. So yeah, the United States is about to have a continental ass kicking. If you're traveling, please be safe. And I guess all I can really say is, good luck, Charlie. And if you don't already, make sure to follow me on Instagram and check out my reels. I post everything cross-platform because who knows how many of you will be buried alive in the snow this weekend. So you might as well, you know? Starbucks, you have always been a fucking bitch, and this is coming from somebody who used to work for you. And let me just say, you bitches have been trash. Your dress code, trash. Your union busting, trash. And now you're out here letting one of your own baristas fend for themselves. Why? Because they didn't feel comfortable putting Charlie Kirk's name on a fucking cup. And you bitches, instead of supporting your employees, which is something you've never done, instead decided to call her out. I remember I once reported my manager at Starbucks for verbal harassment, and instead of you bitches actually doing anything, you told her I reported her. And the reason you told her, actually your exact wording from the higher ups, you should be reporting your complaints to your manager. How the fuck do you expect me to report my manager to my manager? She actually bullied me so bad I had to transfer stores. I'm not joking. And thank God I fucking did, because my manager after her, Laura, I fucking love you, girl. But regardless, you bitches have $8 lattes that taste like burnt cardboard. And you underpay your employees while making them make 300 drinks a fucking hour. Drinks that, mind you, cost more than their hourly wage. So Starbucks, do the world a favor and shut all the way the fuck up. And maybe, I don't know, stop making coffee that tastes like fucking battery acid. Amazing news, everyone! A whole bunch of the top world powers are investing in a